our two organizations collaborated on a road safety study for the area of Chamberlayne Avenue from Brooklyn Park to Mitchell Street. And we decided to do this work together because we recognized that there were increasing fatalities and incidents on that corridor.
A woman was hit and killed along Chamberlayne Avenue over the weekend.
Richmond residents are shocked after a crash leaves a pedestrian dead on Chamberlayne Avenue.
We wanted to ensure that we were being part of the conversation to see if there was a way that we could improve safety. So we went out a couple of times over the course of the last several months to walk the corridor, to get a sense of what it was like to be a pedestrian in that corridor. We found that the corridor was indeed unsafe for pedestrians. The sidewalks need a lot of work. They were sometimes in places you could only walk one abreast. There were lots of overhanging trees. There were places where the sidewalk was broken. There was plenty of opportunities for trip hazards. For the entire corridor, I think we may have seen 4 crosswalks. That was more than a quarter of a mile. And so it was quite a bit of challenge for people who either were walking, biking, and we did notice several people who were in wheelchairs. And so it was difficult to navigate because all the crosswalks did not meet ADA standards. I think also there was no bike lanes, and we saw a number of people on bikes, and they had to use the sidewalk because the traffic was so much of a challenge. One of the other concerns that we had is the way that the road is built and laid out encourages speeding. Even though the speed limit is 35 miles an hour, there are 3 lanes across in places, and it's very easy to pick up speed and to be encouraged to speed because of that.
I'm Jordy Taylor, and I go to VCU. So I live on West Bacon Street, which is located on the Chamberlayne Avenue corridor. I frequently walk and drive this area for events, shopping, or just like social school activities. In my experience, I've noticed many potholes on the road, dangerous sidewalks, and speeding cars. Sometimes I walk from West Bacon Street to Virginia Union, and I've experienced cars just passing by me hastily while walking the crosswalks and almost hitting me and my friends. Now I just try to avoid walking Chamberlayne Ave as best as possible due to my fear of fast cars and the lack of protection for pedestrians. Chamberlayne Avenue has few crosswalks and is near busy intersection that has a lot of traffic. Like for instance, in front of the James, we have a bus stop. There are a lot of students and a lot of faculty and a lot of just residents that always catch the bus, but there isn't a crosswalk for them to cross to get to the bus stop. And I just see people just darting it and almost getting hit by cars. Chamberlayne Ave does need to work on being more walkable and bikeable for the residents of the area. It could be safer by having better signage for speed, safer crosswalks, and possibly speed humps during that stretch of the road.